Welcome back to Redstone with Dave.
And Baker.
Okay, cool.
So now we'll get into how you can use this bud. And so I've been using levers and buttons for most of this, but this works for anything, including redstone dust. So as you can see, when I flip this button, it powers this redstone dust.
Okay.
So you'd know pretty easily that this one in the middle would be powered because it's right below it, right?
Right.
And then this one is powered because it's being powered diagonally by that redstone dust. This one is powered because it's being powered diagonally by the redstone dust. And then this one is powered because, and once again, this block that the redstone dust is sitting on is strongly powered, which is why it can do this.
Why it reaches that bottom center block? Okay.
Yes. And so if you notice, like if you didn't use a full block here, like, no, not a slime block, like a slab. Slab. And then you put redstone there. Only that one activates.
Okay, so it's okay, right, because it's a slab and it's not touching. So
yeah.
Okay.
So right now, this one is being bud powered basically by this dust. So now it's not the block that's powering this piston; it's the dust. So the dust is the closest strongly powered block. So that's the only one that gets updated. And then if we change it back to a full block, now not only the dust is strongly powered, but also the block is strongly powered, which is one more below it, which allows for that to happen.
Okay.
So this one on the bottom. And so if you notice, these ones on the sides aren't being powered because they're too far away.
Right.
But what's interesting is if we remove this piston, this doesn't work anymore. So why do you think that is?
So the piston was directly beneath the white block, and so let's see here. That powers, and then see. I would think that since this block is strongly powered.
So here's a hint.
Okay. Whoa. Wait, what did you just do?
Okay, so I'll
let me see that one more time. Okay.
So it's resetting. Everything's off.
Okay.
Turn this on.
Okay.
Put a block here.
Right.
All extends.
But since the block is strongly powered, it doesn't power diagonally without something directly beneath it. It needs to be touching.
Well, here's another example. No. Go back over there.
Okay.
Just let me reset this. Yeah, stay over there. So I'm placing a block right in the back here.
Right, because it's the blocks that get powered and not the pistons directly, right?
So all the blocks are doing are updating. So even if I break them, it still works.
Right.
You can place this here all you want.
Okay. Huh. So what is going on there?
So the act of this middle piston here, that one, extending acts as the block update for all of the other three next to it.
Oh, wow.
So to extend that, we go over here and we do this, all of them extend. So if we remove all of these, the bottom ones don't extend, but if we update them, they do.
Interesting.
And so you notice they're all touching. So if I turn this off and update them, they all retract at the same time. So let's power this again. So these pistons are all powered, but they need to be updated to know it. So I'm updating the one on the far left by placing a block behind it. So this one updates. It says, hey, I need to extend.
Okay.
This one updates the one next to it, which says, oh, hey, I'm powered. I need to extend. Which updates the one next to it, says, oh, hey, I'm powered and need. And that all happens in the exact same game tick.
Okay. Now is placed like so you could place a block. What if I just threw that? Okay, that's not going to do anything. Okay, so it has to be something placed next to it. It can't just be you can't just chuck something at it and
Yeah.
that's okay.
So what's happening in this other case, and again, just only updating one and it updates them all. So in this case, putting these pistons here acts as the update for all of the ones below. So even if I just did this and turned it on, they all work.
Okay.
So it basically just acts as a chain of updates. So this allows for sort of like redstone doors, hint hint challenge, and a couple of other things. But basically it means that you can make compact circuits because pistons update each other. So
Okay.
if you stack these two pistons on top of each other, it still works. So if you notice, if I do this, so I'll just break these. So come back over here. So this does nothing. When I add a piston, it works. Break the piston, no longer works. Add a block here, still does nothing. Add a block here, still does nothing.
Okay, because there's nothing actually moving
Yeah.
or updating. Okay.
And so, just sort of as an additional explanation of this, dispenser won't do anything, but if we put a redstone lamp here, which changes state when powered.
Right, that's gonna work, right?
Wait, oh, because it's slightly delayed, the redstone light turns on when delay.
Okay.
Yeah. So pistons work because they do it instantly in the same tick.
Okay. So there's got to be something.
I thought the redstone lamp would work, but the reason it doesn't work is because it's got to be instant, and pistons will just sort of work in that instant way, but that redstone lamp takes a tiny bit to turn on.
Gotcha. Okay. Good to know.
So piston there, this works. So in the same way, this works as well.
What was that again?
And yeah, so this. So
oh, right.
Do you understand why this works now?
Yeah. Gotcha.
And so also that lever doesn't have to be there. It can be anywhere where it powers this whole redstone dust. Hint hint challenge.
So you could even stack 3 or 4 or 5 rows of pistons and it's still going to work because they're all getting updated, right?
That is an excellent question.
Oh, okay. So there's a limitation or
yeah.
a limit. Mm-hmm.
So if you come down here, you'll see that these aren't extended.
Right.
The reason they're not extended is because they're not within range of the strongly powered block.
Oh, okay. But if you had a say a redstone block down here, then it would still work.
Well, it would, because it's just you're powering the piston. So you now have a second instance of powering.
I see. Okay.
So I'll actually extend this down just a little bit so that you can see. So if you want to come around the back and see what I did. So now these will all turn on and off in unison.
I see.
Because I've extended
power.
The current down behind them.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.